Most people think of prey animals as helpless victims, always on the run from faster, stronger predators. But that's not always true. Some prey species have evolved surprising strategies to fight back, and sometimes even injure or kill their attackers. The African porcupine, for example, may look like an easy target with its slow shuffle, but it's armed with thick quills that can impale and seriously wound lions, leopards and hyenas. When threatened, it raises its quills and backs into the predator with force. There have been multiple documented cases of big cats dying from infected wounds caused by porcupine quills lodged deep in muscle tissue. Another underestimated defender is the musk ox. When wolves come calling, musk oxen don't scatter in panic. Instead, they form a tight defensive circle around their young, horns facing outward. Any wolf that tries to break the line risks getting gored by sharp, curved horns powered by over 600 kilograms of muscle. It's not just a passive defense either. Adult musk oxen will charge a predator if it gets too close. This coordinated group defense is often enough to make even determined wolf packs reconsider. Then there's the cane toad, a toxic amphibian native to Central and South America, though more infamous in places like Australia. These toads don't need to fight in the traditional sense, they poison their enemies instead. Glands behind their heads secrete a potent toxin that can kill snakes, crocodiles and even dogs within minutes of ingestion. Many native predators have no natural immunity, making the cane toad a dangerous meal for anything unfamiliar with its chemical defenses. The bombardier beetle takes chemical warfare even further. Found on every continent except Antarctica, this tiny insect defends itself by blasting hot, noxious chemicals from its abdomen. When threatened, it mixes two compounds inside its body that explode in a violent reaction, ejecting a scalding spray at over 100 degrees Celsius. The beetle can aim with surprising accuracy, and the chemical burst can deter or even kill small predators like ants, spiders and frogs. Not all fights are chemical or sharp. The kick of a zebra is a brutal physical weapon. A zebra's hind legs can strike with enough force to shatter a lion's jaw or knock it unconscious. Unlike horses, zebras don't just flee, they often fight back when cornered. Their bites are no joke either, and a well-placed hoof can mean the difference between life and death during a chase. Some predators have learned the hard way that an injured zebra can be more dangerous than one on the run. Honey badgers have earned a legendary reputation for their refusal to back down. When attacked, they don't freeze or flee. They fight, often with reckless aggression. Covered in thick, loose skin, a honey badger can twist around and bite even when pinned. They've been seen chasing off lions, stealing food from leopards, and going toe-to-toe with venomous snakes like cobras, often winning. Their small size makes them look like easy prey, but predators that try usually regret it. While often seen as peaceful grazers, Cape buffalo are among the most dangerous animals in Africa. When one is threatened by a lion, it doesn't always run. In many cases, the buffalo charges. Their horns are not just for show. Buffalo have been known to gore and trample lions to death. Even worse for predators, the herd often joins the fight. Rescue missions by buffalo groups have disrupted hunts, flipped lions into the air, and crushed them under hundreds of hooves. Cassowaries, giant flightless birds from Australia and New Guinea, are sometimes called living dinosaurs, and for good reason. When cornered, they become aggressive and deadly. Their powerful legs are armed with dagger-like claws on the inner toes that can slash deep into flesh. There have been reports of cassowaries disemboweling dogs and even injuring humans. For a bird that looks like a colourful oddity, it's a dangerous opponent for any predator that underestimates it. Kangaroos also aren't as gentle as they look. In a fight, a male kangaroo can lean back on its tail and kick forward with both legs, delivering a blow powerful enough to break bones. Those legs are lined with sharp claws, and they know how to use them. Dingoes sometimes try to take down kangaroos, but they have to be careful. Corner a big male near water, and he might drown you instead. There are documented cases of kangaroos holding predators underwater until they stop moving. Finally, we have the giant anteater. It might not look threatening, but it's built like a tank and armed with claws that can grow over 10 centimeters long. When threatened, it rears up on its hind legs, using its tail for balance, and slashes with incredible force. Jaguars and pumas that get too close have been fatally wounded. Despite being slow-moving and nearly blind, the anteater's strength and claws make it a serious threat if provoked. These animals remind us that being prey doesn't mean being powerless. Evolution has equipped many of them with teeth, horns, poisons, and tactics that turn the tables on predators. The wild is full of surprises, and sometimes the hunted becomes the hunter.